friends, Powwow Guy Rob Phoenix here with two things. Winter's here, Christmas is over, we're now into like kind of the cold, wet season, and what that means is it's time for us to start getting sick. As we speak, I have some congestion, a little sinus issue going on, and so I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you two really good home remedies that are used here in the Pennsylvania Dutch culture. Certainly within my family, certainly in many people's families. I think all cultures have their own home remedies. So we're going to talk about two of them today. The first one we're going to talk about is a simple hot broth that you drink when you're sick. Now this one's good for when you have a fever. You know the old saying is, feed a cold, starve a fever. So this is more like a flu kind of remedy, or a severe cold, or just when you really don't want to eat anything, but you need the nutrition to get better. So what you need is a couple stalks of celery, a couple of carrots, medium or large onion, or two small onions, and you keep the skins on. We'll get to that. A chunk of ginger, like I cut this chunk off, and then you peel it. You don't want the peelings from the ginger. Chop it up small. And then, of course, like a whole garlic clove, or a whole bulb, I should say. Skin that, peel it, chop it up. And you're going to put all of that into a pan here with about a quart of water. And just let it boil for like 30 minutes. All that's going to boil. And then at the end of the 30 minutes, you're going to strain it, because all you want is that broth. Now you're going to be left with a whole bunch of cooked vegetable product, but you'll find that boiling vegetables really kind of sucks the flavor and the nutrition out of them, because water is the best way to pull all the positive features out of vegetables, plants, and herbs. So you can discard those vegetable pieces. You can eat them if you want, but they're probably going to be bland. My advice is toss them in your garden for compost. That's what I'm going to do. So all you want is that broth, and then you'll find that to drink that broth, oops, let me take that off. So not that you can smell this, but you can see that steam coming up, and it's been boiling for about 15 minutes. I've already chopped everything up and tossed it in there, so that's fine. And then this other one here, well, anyway, so that's a vegetable. It does sound like a soup stock, really, but it's, again, celery, carrots, onions, which is basic soup stock, but then you're adding ginger and garlic, and you're just boiling it all for 30 minutes. Like, once it's boiling, let it boil for 30 minutes. Keep the cap on to keep all that good essential stuff in there. Turn it off, strain it, toss the vegetable matter out into your garden for compost. And what you want is the liquid, and that will store in the refrigerator for like 2 or 3 days. You could even freeze it for about 2 or 3 months, but it's easy enough to make. I mean, it's all common like vegetables that you would have. So anyway, very, very good. It's good for your immune system. It's antioxidant. It's delicious. Don't add anything to it. Don't add any salt or anything. You just want the pure vegetable nutrition. The ginger takes down inflammation. Garlic, of course, is like one of the best healers for our body. So it's just an all-around super healthy hot drink. The second thing I want to talk about is I'm not sure what it's called where you're from, but around here they call it a hot toddy. It's an alcoholic drink, and in some places they actually just serve it as an alcoholic drink, but the way I know it here is as a winter cold remedy. When we were little kids, if we get a toothache or a mouth sore or something, my mom always put like whiskey on our gums. Or if we were sick, we'd get a mustard plaster or horseradish plaster, and we'd get this, a hot toddy. So what you need to do for this is bring a small pan of water to a boil. I'm sorry you can't really see it very good from here, but a small pan of water, just enough to fill a mug. You're going to make this as needed. Then when the water is like just about starting to boil, because you don't need a rolling boil with this, you don't want to burn your mouth, you're going to add, well, let's just see. Let's just check on the water. It doesn't take long on this stove, but... So anyway, once that's going, we're going to pour it in the mug, and then you're going to add, like I cut up almost a full lemon here. You squeeze that juice in there. You can use this, like these plastic things of lemon juice. Sometimes it looks like a plastic lemon. Just remember that these are highly concentrated, so you need a little bit less of this. So if I use a whole lemon, use just a few drops of this. I prefer the fresh lemon. Then you're gonna. This is whiskey. It's bourbon. I don't drink a lot of whiskey, so I just bought a small bottle of this to show you. Here's a normal size shot glass. You want about a quarter of that. Let's see. Yeah, this is hot enough now, so I'll show you. So you're just going to pour your water in. Nice hot water. Squeeze your lemon in there. Now this hot lemon water, just like this, would be fine too. Oh yeah, honey. Almost forgot the honey. Don't worry about that. Here it is. Gonna put a little bit of honey in there. Not much. I don't really like honey in hot drinks because it tastes a little burnt to me. But in this, you might want it. You're gonna add your little bit of bourbon. And then if you want to make it, like serve it as a cocktail, you can put a sprig of fresh mint in there. Lemon wedge. Ooh, I can really smell that bourbon. And there you go. You're going to want to mix it up. I'll just use the knife. Mix it up really good so you don't have like globs of honey floating around. And there you go. And this is really good. The alcohol helps clear up that congestion. It could even help you sleep, relax. This is not meant to be, at least for my purposes, it's not meant to be a drink that you're just going to keep drinking and drinking until you're intoxicated. Don't do that. I think whiskey's disgusting, so. But this is very good. Mostly I taste the lemon. I think that's because I use the fresh lemon. That's very good. It does smell like the bourbon, but I don't taste it, thankfully. So there you go. There are two really good winter remedies. This is nice and steamy. I'm just going to turn it off, but you can pour it. Once you strain that, this here, get all that vegetable pieces out. Get rid of those, and then just drink that nice hot broth. And it's just so healing and soothing. And it's packed with nutrients and nutrition for your body. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, just all around goodness. So I definitely recommend both of these options. Actually, this is really good. I'm going to finish this. But that's all I have. So I hope everyone had a nice holiday. I hope you're ready for the winter. Stay warm, stay dry, stay healthy. And remember, you can make your own remedies at home. It's not hard. It's a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. And then you're not getting all that heavy-laden chemical stuff from the pharmacy. But remember, if you do need to see a doctor, please do so. And if he prescribes some medicine, please take it. But these are some things that you can do at home. So that's all I have for today. God bless you guys. Love you, and we'll talk soon.